Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be testing out the Too Faced Let It Snow Girl winter collection. So they have like 3 or 4 different like holiday winter collections that they came out with. So this one is 3 different palettes that can, they say they're called breakaway palettes. So there's that, and then there's Better Than Sex like mini mascara right here. So we are going to jump right into testing these products out and showing you what they look like. So let's open up this box and see what all these products look like. So here are the 3 different palettes. It's the little snow girl. So the head just flips up like this, and there's a bronzer, so it's more of a matte bronzer. It looks like there's a little bit of shimmer in it and a gold highlight. So I'll swatch these. So there's the 2. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And there's the 2 different, really pretty bronze shade, and look at that highlight. That is so pretty. Next up is the middle ball. So these all have this like a little flip up, and this is the blushes. So a nice little blush palette. You got one shimmery, one like semi-shimmer, and the other 2 are matte. So I will swatch all of these. Ooh, those are really pretty shades. So this one is Snow Kissed, not Sun Kissed. This next one, so this is the shimmery one, is Pink Christmas right here if you can see it. This next one is Christmas Dream, so this is the deepest shade. And the final one is Merry and Bright. So they're all really pretty colors, and I'm excited to try them out. And then finally is the eyeshadow palette. So it has all of these pretty shades. So you got some Christmassy shades, some fall-y shades, some sparkles. Like look at this snow glow color. Like that is really pretty. So, ooh, cookie butter. They don't really have a scent to any of them. Let's see if, not really. So we will test all of these products out, and also the Too Faced Better Than Sex is a mini size. I would probably just use the big one that I have so that I can just travel with this mini size. It's like the smaller ones to travel with. They're easier to travel with. So let's just jump right in. I will swatch the colors I don't use. I'm not quite sure which colors we'll use from this palette, so I will swatch the ones I don't use after. So let's jump right into this beautiful palette. So first up, I'm just going to take a large shader brush, zoom ya in real good. There we go. So I'm going to go into Cookie Butter, which is this shade right here, and do that all over the lid. So the only thing I don't like about this collection is there's no mirrors. So I'm going to have to pull out the separate mirror just to be able to see what I'm doing. Got it. So just push this all in, and this is really my skin tone, so it's just to soften up so when we put in other colors they blend really good. And I love Too Faced products. They are probably some of my favorite products. Pretty much everything I try from them, I love them. So yeah, they're really good. Next up, I'm going to take another next fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this fine comb. So it's just like this pretty light brown shade, just to deepen up that crease just a little bit, just to get that first base color down. And look how pretty that is, just to start deepening up that crease. So my battery died right when I was blending that one out. So we will just keep blending and then move on to the other eye. So just blend this out a little bit. Dip back in, do the other eye. This palette is really pretty and I really don't know which shades I want to try out. Doing the base, maybe I'll do more like a fallish look because there's this really pretty like maroonish shade in the palette that I think I want to try next. So next up, I think I want to try this like maroon purpley shade right here. This is called Resting Wish Face. That's really cute. And I'm going to take like a really tiny domed brush. It looks like this, just to like put it right in the crease, and then we'll blend it out with a brush. And just like pack that into the crease. Just so we can deepen it up and not have it like explode everywhere. And I'm going in a light hand with this and just working really slow so I get it exactly where I want it to be. You might have to just take your time with this, and that's okay, but it will look way better than having it go everywhere and then you have to like blend like crazy and get it to not be all over the place. It's kind of making its own like cut crease look to it, which I kind of like, and we'll do more of the blending on the top of it just so we get that. And I'm going to bring this out on this outer V just to help blend it. If you hear any banging sounds or anything, we used to have a fire pole in our house going from the main floor to the basement, and we took that out and we're filling in the hole, so that's the sound you hear. They're filling in the hole today. So yes, we're gonna just take that brush we used for the fine cone and just run it along the top of this shade just to blend it in with the other colors. I'll do the other eye and then I'll be right back. So the other eye is done. Next up, I'm going to deepen up the outer V a little bit. I'm going to use this Cookies Served shade right here just to deepen up that outer V. Just take a fine tip, a fine brush, a fine fluffy brush, not like super densely packed, and just take this on the outer V. Don't really spread it too much other than the outer V. We'll use the other brush to blend it. Just pack that on this side. And take that fluffy brush that we used for fine cone and just blend this a little bit. Next up is my favorite. We're gonna try out one of the shimmers. I haven't decided which shimmer yet, but we'll look at them and figure out which one to use. So I'm thinking this sleigh bells in the middle look pretty, and maybe I'll top it with the snow globe just to get that pop of shit, like glitter, because I'm pretty sure that's a glitter shade. It looks like a glitter shade. So I'm just gonna take some Fix Plus on a flat top rounded brush and spritz it. I always use Fix Plus. You can use any setting spray or you can use water, but it really helps those shimmery shades to stick down. Just take this levels, put it all over that lid. It's not the greatest with, it's weird. Usually they work. Let's try our finger, because you can see that it's just not going down at all. Let's try the finger to see. Oh yes, the finger is definitely the tool you will want to use for the shimmer glitter shades in this palette. The brush does not work that well. Just push this all where you can. Because I have short nails, I really can get right where I want this shimmer to go. Just keep working it on. That shade is really, really pretty. Go look at that shade. So pretty. And I'm going to take that tiny little detail brush we use and just run it along the top just to make that shimmer not be everywhere. So it does have a little bit of fallout with this shimmer as well. So I'm going to do that to the other eye and be right back. So next up, I'm going to try out that snow globe and just like dab a tiny bit of the glitter on, not do too much. Like look, it is a definite glitter, like it doesn't even want to focus, it's so sparkly. And just like dab it on top, but not do too much. I don't want to go crazy. Maybe for the holidays I'll do more. Just a little bit, just a little bit of sparkle. And definitely use a finger for these. Brush is not going to work as well. I will, however, take the brush just to like pack it down, just to make sure it's all set together really good. And this glittery shade definitely has fallout like most glitters do. You can use a glitter primer, and if you're going to do like a whole bunch, like if I was going to do a whole eyelid with this, I would definitely use a glitter primer. I recommend the NYX glitter primer. It works really well. Just wipe off all that glitter from underneath. Next up, we're going to do under the eyes. So I'm going to take, I don't know, I want to try, I think this green. But I think I'm going to try to do the fine cone shade first, this one right here under, and then we'll add in that, even though it's a shimmer, this green shade, just because it's so pretty and I want to try it. And I'm just using a flat top brush. Just run this on the lower lash line. I'm going to take another tiny brush and I'm going to take a little smudger, I think, if I can find one. Just going to take this tiny, tiny little brush and go into that green shade. And hopefully it will come out how I'm thinking. And just run this along to mix with it. Just to give that pop of green. Might have to like dab it on. This is really bright and I did not really want to come off. Yes, you definitely have to like just dab along with it. not rub too much, or else you're just gonna rub it off. So the shade is beautiful, and I'll definitely use it for like Christmas time. Okay, I'll wipe again because it's shimmer shade, so it has a little fall. So you can kind of see the green. It's not like a super bright green, which it probably would come off bright green if you use your finger and use it as a shimmer, but it gives a nice little pop. So I'm going to just put a liner in my waterline. Let me figure out which color. So I'm just going to put the Get Paid shade of the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in my waterline. It's like this nice bronzy shade. These are probably some of my favorite eyeliners for the waterline. Like, look at that pigment. Crazy. And they will last like all day. Next up, I'm going to go into the Let It Shimmer shade right here and pop that into the inner corner. If I can get it to come up on my brush. And just pop that right into the inner corner. Holy cow, that is pigmented. Like, look at how bright that makes the eye. And that color matches perfectly with that eyeliner that I put in my waterline. Just do that to the other eye. And since these shimmers are like so shimmery, I'm going to use the highlighter once we get to that on beneath my brow bone, just because these shimmers and everything in here are so pigmented and they really need to use your finger best to have these work. So that is everything in this palette. I will insert swatches of the shades I did not use. So here are the other shades swatch. So this is Christmas Wasted, Turtle Dove, Break the Ice, no, Gimme Cookies, Blissmas, Break the Ice, Crumb Luck, and this one was super buttery feeling, Toff Cookie, Sugar Snow, Tiny Prancer, Cookie Served, Obvious Sleigh, and then I swatched that green shade, the Treat Yo Elf, because I just wanted to show you what it really looks like. So it is a dark green shade. So these are all of the different shades that I didn't try out. I zoomed you guys out a little bit because we are going to do the rest of the face. So next up, we're gonna go into the head and do the bronze. So this bronzer shade, just dig the brush in and just, holy cow, that's pigmented. Oh wow, okay. Don't dip your brush in that much, so we're just gonna blend this all out. Whew. Was not expecting it to be that pigmented. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're gonna be blending for a little bit. Yeah, so just dip your brush in, don't like rub it a few times. Whew. That is definitely a pigmented shade. Holy cow. But it's beautiful. It's the perfect shade, but if you put too much, you're definitely going to have to work with it a little bit. Okay, that should be blended out enough. I'm going to take a little bit of that shade on just a flat shader brush just to contour out my nose. I did some cream contour, but I always like to do powder contour, especially if I do cream contour. Just contour out my nose with that shade, especially since the matte shade works perfectly for contouring out the nose. Just gonna have to blend this shade really good on the nose so that it doesn't look too harsh. And then I always like to go back in with the brush I used to do my under eye powder and just tap along it just to blend that out really good. Now we're gonna go into the middle section, so the belly, and which one? I think I'm gonna go with the Merry and Bright just because it's definitely my shade. It's getting cold here. It's really cold today, but keeps being warm, cold, so I'm hoping it starts getting cold again. I want to wear sweaters and not have it be like miserably hot. So this shade, I'm guessing, is going to be super pigmented, so I'm just going to dab it onto each side and then I'll blend it really good. Ooh, this shade is beautiful. I'm loving that. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Just keep blending, blending, blending. Okay, now we're gonna test out that highlight shade. So I'm gonna put a little bit beneath my brow bone first, if I can find a brush. Have my brush, so I'm going to put a little bit of that beneath the brow bone. I'm guessing this is going to be really pigmented like all the other shades, so let me zoom in so you can see. Just do beneath that brow bone. There you go. And that is beautiful. I really need to do my eyebrows. Look at all this manginess. Okay, let's zoom you back out so we can do that highlight. Okay, zoomed out a little bit. Now we are going to take a fluffy brush and go into that called Angel Wings. Oh, so the bronzer in here is actually the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I know they sell this separately, so that's cool. You can get that bronzer separately. Let's try out this highlight and see how it looks. Whew. That is so pretty. Like, look at that highlight. And it's like the perfect shade for me. It's definitely geared towards my skin tone and darker. I wouldn't say it might work with lighter skin tones if you went with a super light hand, but it is definitely like a gold shade. So be wary of that. They do have other kits that have like lighter highlight shades, so maybe go with one of those holiday kits that have the lighter highlight shades if you're lighter skin tone. Oh, but that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love Too Faced highlighters. One of my favorite palettes is their Natural Face palette. I love to travel with it because it has the perfect bronzers, blushes, and highlight shades that just complement my skin tone so well. So I really like that from Too Faced. So that is all of the face products. I definitely would recommend this kit. I will do the eyes after I do my setting spray, but definitely recommend it. Remember, use your fingers for the shimmer shades within the eyeshadow palette, and remember the bronzer is super pigmented, and don't go in with a heavy hand like I did. So I'm gonna do my setting spray, my lips, and I'm gonna put on some falsies, and I'll show you the mascara on my lower lash line. But yeah, be right back. So I have lashes on now, so I'm gonna zoom you in and show you how this mascara works on the lower lash line, and I'm going to blend in my natural lashes with the falsies. So the wand looks like this, even in the smaller one. So this is just the big one. like I said, I'm gonna use the small one to travel with, so show you. Gives your lashes nice little spidery look to them. Like so. And then it's super easy to blend in with the falsies. Like so. So this is the completed look that I get using the Let It Snow Girl collection. I just added some lashes because I wanted some lashes today. But yeah, check this palette or collection out, I guess, or any of their other Christmas ones. They're great, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click the bell right down below so you can be notified of all my future uploads. Bye!